What's up YouTube? This is my new video series titled Dear Woojong. This is an opportunity for you guys to use the hashtag Dear Woojong and ask me through my social media, Twitter or Instagram, of something that's been bothering you or concerning you. And I will do my best to give you my advice, opinion, and tips to assist you. You're probably asking yourself, what qualifies you, Woojong, to do this? Well, personally, I believe that I think differently from the average person. And not only that, not everyone has a role model or a mentor that they can look up to. And I want to be that person in your life. Which is why my channel name is Woojong Oppa. I want to be that male figure in your life that you can depend on and trust and rely on. And besides, if all else, it's always nice to hear a second opinion. I'm hoping that through these series, I can inspire at least one person, and by answering the question thoroughly, I hope that I can help the person who asked me, plus anyone else who might be tackling or battling the same issue. Anyways, without further ado, the first question came in through Twitter, and it went like this. Dear Woojong, I'm moving to a new city because I'm starting university. I don't know anyone there. I'm bad at socializing and I'm scared. What do I do? Please help me out. Okay, first off, I want to answer this concern in a manner that's regardless of university, any context where you are in a new situation or environment or where you don't know anyone, I want to make it semi-vague so it can help a lot more people out with the same kind of advice. What I want you to do while watching this video is to turn off your way of thinking for a little bit, okay? Because some of us are very stubborn in our habitual thinking and the way we do things in life. And because of that, sometimes advice goes in one ear and out the other. So while you watch this video, I want you to listen to my words with an open mind and with open ears. Please. Anyways, wow, you're starting university in a new city. Congratulations, that is awesome. That is an exciting time in your life. What you have to do is stop thinking of this scenario as a terrifying experience, okay? It's really not. What you have right now is a blessing from above. You're going to a new location, okay? Which means that you can be anybody that you want to be because nobody knows who you are. This is an opportunity for you to make a new name for yourself. Not many people get that chance in life, but you do. I'm going to elaborate a little further. There are some people in this world, okay, this is kind of sad, but it's very true. But there are some people in this world that are born into a small town, okay? So they're born there, they're raised there, and they live there, and then they end up dying there. They pass away while never exploring the world or have left not even a foot outside their town. Born and raised and die in the same town. Now for me, I think that's more terrifying. I think that is more scary. Actually, if you live in, I don't know, like Seattle, Los Angeles, or even Seoul, then I understand completely why you didn't leave, because those places are my 3 top favorite places in the world. But that's, okay, don't listen to me on that one. So please think of this situation in your life as a blessing. You're going to a new city, you're starting university, nobody knows who you are, you can make a name for yourself. Okay? This is awesome. Let's think about it like that. This is awesome. Now let me tackle the other issue. Socializing. So you say you're not good at socializing. What should I do? Now when it comes to socializing, what I think happens more often than not to a lot of us is we tend to overthink. Okay? And what I mean by that is when we're in a room full of people that we don't know, we tend to overanalyze, overthink, and all of our insecurities and self-esteem issues come up, are front-loaded, and all of the demons that we're battling inside are in the front of our minds. Now, this is very sad, but it occurs more often than you think. Now, what happens when you overthink is that it becomes mentally crippling. Sometimes you don't even know what to do. You walk into a room full of people you don't know and you start to overanalyze, overthink, and you think about your insecurities and your self-esteem issues and you freeze. Has this ever happened to you? Maybe you were at a party, maybe you were in a new classroom, maybe you were at a new function or event or whatever it is, and you probably walked in, you were freaking out inside, and you probably posted up next to a wall, and you stood there. Or you went to the bathroom. Or maybe you even turned around and went home. See, the thing is, I want to aware you on a psychological phenomenon known as the spotlight effect. Now, what the spotlight effect is that it states that all of us, including me, we all have our own insecurities and self-esteem issues. Maybe you have a pimple on your face. Maybe you're having a bad hair day. Maybe you were born with small eyes and people aren't sure if you're sleeping or not. Whatever it is, we all have our issues that we're insecure about. And we're worried that people are judging us or criticizing us or analyzing us. But what I want you to know is that through the spotlight effect, everyone else in that room is too busy concerned with their own insecurities and flaws and self-esteem issues to be thinking about you, to be looking at your pimple or to be looking at your bad hair. Everyone else is concerned about themselves too. You have to know that. So the next time you're feeling bloated or you're having acne breakout, stop worrying, okay? More often than not, 99% of people won't even notice. I'm being serious. You're the only one who sees it. Okay? Before I start giving you guys actual advice on how to socialize and survive in a new environment, I just want to go into detail about one more thing of the whole situation. So, as you guys probably know, the world consists of extroverts, people that are very outgoing, life of the party, and introverts, the ones that tend to be more quiet and the ones that are better at listening. You see, the thing is, some of us are born as extroverts, right? They can go up to anybody, strike a conversation. They're usually charming. They don't mind having the spotlight on them. They don't mind being the center of attention. And then there are others, like you and me, that are introverted. And it sucks the life out of us to be around people for too long. Or, we tend to get stage fright and we're generally shy around strangers. It's, sometimes it sucks, but that's the way it is. But just because you're an introvert, it does not mean that all hope is lost, okay? If you're an introvert, you can actually be good at socializing. It took me many years to be good at socializing and to be able to make YouTube videos and to speak in front of crowds. Many years. It didn't happen overnight. You see, the thing is, socializing is an acquired skill. It's going to take time and it's going to take practice, but I promise you, if you put forth the effort, you will be good at socializing. Okay, let's get into the meat of this video. How can how could I become better at socializing, and how can I survive in a new environment, especially when I don't know anyone there? Okay, first off, we need to stop overwhelming ourselves and thinking, oh my god, there's so much I have to do or so much change. No. It's much simpler than that. As a matter of fact, it all starts with small steps towards change. And with that little change, it can progress you into a new and a better version of you. Now, the first small step I need you to do, especially if you tend to be more shy and you consider yourself bad at socializing, is that I want you to make it a mission. Okay? Are you listening? Are you still listening? Comment down below if you're still listening to this point or not, because I'm sure many of you have already X'd out. But if you made it this far, please comment down below, I'm still listening, Wujong. Anyways, I want you to make it your mission that every day, every single day, you say hi or hello to a stranger. Now, I don't care how awkward or uncomfortable you feel, because I'm going to tell you straight up, usually when you just say hi or hello to a stranger, they usually smile back and say hi, and that interaction is over less than 2 seconds. Okay? So no matter how awkward or uncomfortable you feel, it's only going to last about 2 seconds, usually. So I need you to do that, okay? Because what that is gonna do for you is it's gonna help calm your nerves in terms of approaching strangers and to interact with strangers in the future. And it helps condition you, especially your mentality, to be able to interact with people you don't know. And if you're thinking, but Woojong, I don't know any strangers, blah, blah, blah. Stop, okay? Seriously, stop. And just listen to my voice. There are strangers all around you. Think about it. When you're at the grocery store and you're waiting in line, say hi to the person behind you. Say hi to the cashier. Or you're walking down the street and you see a neighbor, then say hi or hello. Or you see a fellow student at school and you're just walking by them in the hallway. Say hi, say hello. That's all it takes. Look at me in practice right now. Hi. Hello. Only 2 seconds of awkwardness and I promise it'll be over. But, fair warning, some people, when you say hi or hello to them, if they're the more friendly type of person, they will interact with you and open up a conversation, which is going to be even better for you, because then you get to practice conversational skills as well. So don't be startled, okay? If somebody rebuttals to your hi or hello with a conversation, then welcome it with open arms, unless, of course, you're busy or you're short on time. The next step I need you guys to do in order to improve yourself in the situation of being so-called antisocial is, I need you to change your perception of the world. And what I mean by that is, I need you to change your mindset of how you perceive people and how people perceive you. Instead of thinking that people are out there to judge you and criticize you and to laugh at your so-called insecurities or your flaws, I need you to change your mentality. And instead, I want you, no matter how jaded you are or how pessimistic you are, I need you to do this for me, because I want you to be better. I want you to think as if the people in the world, the people all around you, that they already like you. And in fact, because they already like you, you don't need to try to impress them. And because you don't need to impress them, you can just be yourself. No matter how weird you think you are, just go with it. And if you need more help illustrating this example of a behavioral change, pretend, if you will, with me, this is just one example. You can use any realm, whether it's like Hollywood or musician or whatever, but think of your favorite K-pop idol. Who is it? Who are you thinking of in your head? You got it? I want you to pretend that you're him or her. So for me, I'll pretend that I'm Jay Park, the CEO of AOMG. I'll pretend that I'm him. Now I want you, whoever you are, the K-pop idol in your head that you think you are, think of the people around you, especially the strangers, think of them as your fans. You don't know them, but they know you and they like you already. And they're huge fans of you. Now you're probably thinking, Woojong, you're so crazy, what the heck? But stop. Before you say that I'm crazy and think that I lost it, this little exercise is going to change the world for you from day and night. Because if you walk into a situation already thinking in your head that, oh, they like me, I don't need to try to be somebody that I'm not to impress them. I don't need to be uncomfortable because they already like me. You know how much different that's going to make all your interactions? Seriously, think about it. It's going to make 99% of your it's going to make 99% of your interactions more positive. You're always going to have that 1% of society that are just straight up jerks and they're just mean for no reason. And I can't help that. That's just the way statistics work. Some people in the population are just going to be mean to you no matter what. But I'm telling you right now, more often than not, if you walk into a scenario with the mindset that, oh, they already like me, I don't need to try to impress them, it's going to be so much better for you. And it's going to calm your nerves because you don't need to try to act cool to fit in because they're already your fan. You're a K-pop idol. Next up is a step that I like to call immersing yourself into the community. Now you're probably wondering, how do I do that, Woojong? How do I immerse myself into this new community that I just moved to and I don't know anyone? Well, right off the top of my head, I can think of two things. Okay? Number one, you can start volunteering. If you're not the type of person to do philanthropy or to help others, well, this is a great opportunity for you, and I really want you to do this too. It's a great opportunity for you to start volunteering. Now think about something that you have passion for. And if you don't have a passion for something, I'll give you an example, my own example. I really love dogs, okay? So if I were to move to a new town and and somebody from the internet named Woojong told me that, okay, maybe I should volunteer to immerse myself into the community, then this is what I would do. I would probably go to Google and I would type in animal shelter and then the city name. Okay? And then you're gonna get a bunch of hits and from the search engine. And all you do is just click and then you can find out how to volunteer there. Or anything, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Whether it's bamboo trees, maybe it's a charity that likes to make kimchi for the homeless, I don't know. But as long as you find something that you're passionate about, okay? Go volunteer. Now when you go volunteer, what happens? You meet other people there in the community that are like-minded like you. And you guys already share one thing in common. So that's already paving the way for a friendship. And now the second thing that I thought of that you can do to immerse yourself into a community, especially if you have financial issues or you need to make more money, to buy food or grocery shopping or for you to do entertainment stuff like movie tickets. The second thing that I can think of is get a part-time job. Okay? But I need you to get a part-time job that's gonna force social interaction. Don't get a job where you can work IT or web designing at home, because then you won't have to interact with anyone. I'm not talking about something like that. I want you to get a part-time job that's like working at an ice cream shop. Seriously. If you work at an ice cream shop, think about how many people go there every day. Right? And it's going to force you to have social interactions with your customers. And you never know who's going to walk in through that door. A customer may eventually become your friend because they always go there and they're a local and they're a regular. And then eventually you guys can start hanging out and there you go. You got a new friend. And the next step I need you guys to do is, when you're a student in a university, you're going to have classes, depending on what university you go to, you're going to have classes that are tiny, and you're going to have classes that are packed full of people in a huge auditorium. And from what I know of normal universities, the decision to go to class or not is entirely up to you. So some days there's going to be a lot of empty seats, and other days it's going to be full. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is that on days where the classroom is relatively empty, do not, please, I beg of you, do not isolate yourself in that classroom and sit in the back by yourself or sit in a corner by yourself or sit in the front by yourself. No. No matter how uncomfortable you feel, please just listen to me and sit next to the other students. Okay? Sit next to the other students. No matter how weird it feels, or no, Woojong, I feel more comfortable being alone. Okay, but that's not the point of this video, is it? The point of this video is to help you become better at socializing. So, you made the decision to sit next to the other students, and I'm proud of you. That's a big step. Now, what I want you to do, and what I need you to do, is look left, look right. Pick one of the students sitting next to you, okay? And compliment them. But Woo-jung, I don't know how to compliment someone. Don't worry, I got you. You know I got you. Look at their shoes. Look at their wrists. Do they have any accessories? Do they have a ring? What's the color of their hair? Pick something, okay? And compliment them. Hi, I like your hair. Hey, I like your shoes. Hey, nice watch. Where'd you get it? It's not that hard. See, I just did 3 right there for you. Just copy one and use it in real life. Now, for the pessimists watching this video, you're probably thinking, why me, Woo-jung? Why do I have to spark the conversation? No, I'm not even gonna finish that. You know why? You're not entitled to have every conversation sparked by somebody else. Sometimes you have to do the work and spark the conversation yourself. That's what it means to be a social person, okay? And if you don't want to be a social person, then that's fine. But I'm just telling you, try this out at least once or twice a week. Come on, it's not that hard. I really want to help you out. Now, if you go to a university or a school, do you know how easy it is to integrate with the population? Honestly, do you know how easy it is? Let me tell you how easy it is. Every school, no matter how big or small it is, okay? The school I went to was pretty tiny. We only graduated about 250 people in my class. Tiny university. But there were still functions and events. No matter what, okay? Your university is probably gonna have events that you can attend, okay? You know, and it's for the student population, and guess what? You're a student. But Woo-jung, how do I find out about these events or functions? Well, you probably have seen these events and functions every day, but you just haven't taken notice. Usually, every school has like a bulletin board that they put flyers on, right? Right? What I need you to do is go up to that bulletin board and read all the posters and see one that's relevant to your interests. And go. Whether it's ballroom dancing, a sporting event, or a club. And speaking of club, that's another great way to integrate into the population. Join a club that you're passionate about. You know? Whether it's like KUSA, you know? Like a Korean Student Association, or ballroom dancing, or like a club where people that like anime can get together and mingle. Whatever it is, I'm sure you're bound to find a club that you like. And if there isn't, then start one. Seriously, how cool is that? To be the president of your own club. Do it. And another thing I need you guys to realize is when you go to a university, it's probably the first time in your life, for most of you guys, not all, but for most of you, where you experience an abundance of independence and freedom. You don't have your mom nagging at you. You don't have, you know, well, there are curfews for some dorms, I know. But for the most part, there's no guidelines. You're basically a fully functioning adult now. And it's amazing. But what tends to happen is, sorry, I kicked my tripod. What tends to happen is, when you're an introverted person who claims to be bad at socializing, personally, I don't think anyone is actually bad at socializing. It's just a matter of a lack of experience on how to do it. Because we all have that one best friend we can be ourselves and normal with, right? It's just with practice, you can be that normal self with your best friend, that, you know, the face that you show to your best friend, with anybody. But anyways, what tends to happen with people that are introverted or antisocial is when they have free time or the independence to make the choice to do what they want to do, they tend to spend time by themselves. You're locked up in their room, doing whatever it is, studying, sleeping, or just watching a K-drama all by themselves in their rooms. But what I need you to do, if you want to become better at socializing and you want more friends, or if you want to get, you know, adjusted to the community around you, is I need you to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I'm gonna say it again so that it sticks with you. I need you to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Hey, that's what life is, guys. You can't always be comfortable. In life, there are going to be times, especially in your adulthood life, where you're going to be uncomfortable, but it's just a matter of you pulling through and getting through it. Okay? So I need you to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I know you feel safe and I hate the world, I don't like being around people. I hear you. I truly do. But I need you to just listen to me, okay? So in this case, an example, you're a student and you need to study. Well, may I make a suggestion to you? If you're studying, please just try this once or twice, maybe 5 times. Go study at the library or even at a cafe near your school. Why? Because there's going to be opportunities for you to socialize, for you to do that mission I told you, to say hi to a stranger, for you to sit next to a stranger and compliment them and try to spark a conversation. Or just being around other people. And if you feel uncomfortable, well, what did I say? Try to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You never know who you're going to meet. Truly, you don't know. The person studying next to you could be your future spouse. The person sitting next to you could be your next best friend could be your best friend for the next 4 years of university. You never know what could happen. But I could tell you what's gonna happen if you study all alone in your room, or if you just stay cooped up in your room doing whatever it is you want to do. You're never going to integrate into the population or into the community. Now, I don't want that for you. I want you to prosper and do well in a new environment. Now, the last step I need you guys to realize and to do, okay, is I need you to change your physical appearance to the world, how you portray yourself to the world. No, Joe, I don't want to be fake. I just want to be me. No. Okay, stop. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you have a chronic resting female dog face, an RBF, I do. How approachable do you think you are if you look like this? Who do you think is going to want to talk to you? Right? So what I need you to do is, if you suffer like me from a resting female dog face, is that I need you to grin a little bit, and it's not that hard. Just put your lips together and try to spread them. Like, try that, okay? Especially when you're outside and you're walking to your next class, or if you're doing grocery shopping, or whatever it is you're doing outside where strangers can see you. I need you to change the way you portray yourself, okay? Try to be more presentable in a friendly and a happier manner. Even if you're not feeling happy, grin. Seriously, there's psychological effects behind this too. If you smile, it can make you feel better too. If you're feeling sad, smile. Start laughing. Seriously, try it. Smile. Smile right now. Smile. Inside of your brain, it'll release the happy chemicals. Seriously. So that is the last step I need you guys to do, okay? Change the way you present yourself to the world from being, and be more like this. I'm not even telling you to be the life of the party. I'm not even telling you to be laughing like a clown wherever you go. All I'm saying is just give a small grin whenever you're, outside. Like, not that hard, guys. You can do it. I truly believe in you. Anyways, this wraps up my first Dear Woojong advice help video in the series. And I sincerely hope that this video helps at least one person out there. And especially the person who asked me this. I truly hope that this helps you out. And I know that this is a plethora of information. This is a lot of information to soak in. I understand. So you're probably going to have to re-watch this a couple times. And if you want my recommendation, I would say watch it a couple times, maybe a handful of times, maybe once a week to give yourself a refresher and take notes. Seriously, grab a pen and paper and take some notes of the stuff I said. And I want you to apply what you learned in this video in the real world. And I want you to come back and write down below how it went. Seriously, I want your testimony to encourage other people. Seriously, please, 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 please. Because I want other people out there who are who claim to be bad at socializing, and other people that are scared because they're going to a new city, I want them to know that it's possible for them to do well too, from your testimony. So, if this video helped you out, please remember to come back and comment down below and share your story with me and to the others. And other than that, if you liked what you heard today and you like my way of giving advice, then please do not hesitate to use the hashtag Dear Woojong and ask me for my help on Twitter or Instagram. But make sure you use the hashtag so I can find it. And you know, I'm actually looking forward to helping you guys out because I really want to make the world a better place. And it can start here, one view at a time. But anyways, I'm really sorry that this video was really long. But if you watched it from start to finish, I really hope that it helped you out. 그러면 오늘은 여기까지만 끝할게요. 다음에 또 다시 보자. Peace, guys. Woo! Hey y'all, just a quick reminder. Make sure that you turn on my channel notifications so that you're always early when a new video drops. Thank you.
안녕. Thank you for watching my video. If you don't want to miss out on more feel-good uploads to spread the love, then please subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram for daily encouraging posts. And remember, let's be love. I believe in you.